import USC, this is key import USC. FusionNet, which goes continuously to that on time, key import USC.
For USC, this is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo. The net is on. I'm running a little behind. We'll be starting in approximately 2 minutes. Wow, I'm really behind. So, yeah, approximately 2 minutes, maybe 3 or 4. But it will definitely be starting. So I'll make the official announcement. All stations, this is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet. It's a few moments before the early bird check-in portion of the net. Please, all stations, please remain on the side until the net begins.
Serving free again, thanks for coming back. Key import USC is on the side.
Alrighty, guys, as usual, I've been working late, and I'm a little bit behind. But I've got my scratch pad, and, yes, logging on now. Oh, awesome. I got my scratch pad. I'm all ready. It's the early bird portion of the FusionNet. I am AC2AE, and I am searching for the script, guys. Searching for the script. Give me a moment. I never told you guys I was organized. I always say, why do you guys listen to me? I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, guys, like I said, this is the early bird portion of the FusionNet, and we're going to be taking check-ins as soon as I find. Here is scripts, and let's see. Alrighty, look at this. Here we go. Alright. Good evening, everybody. This is the early bird portion of the FusionNet, and I am AC2AE, your net control operator for this evening. This portion of the net meets every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. unless otherwise noted, and you do not have to be a member to check into this net. Alright, guys, we're going to have some fun tonight, guys. Tonight, for those who are new, those who have never been here before, we are doing a Passover, Easter combination. So we are going to also be on Zoom. So if you guys want to jump on in the Zoom meeting and you want to meet up with us over here and get a visual on some of us and see how pretty we all look, go over to the I forget my own website. The FusionNet.org. The FusionNet.org. Go to the menu section and scroll on down to the Easter something or other there. Yeah, I'm struggling a bit tonight, guys. Struggling a bit. But you know what? We're going to make this fun. As soon as I get all caught up, we're going to have a blast. So I'm just checking right now. Let's see, what do I have? Ah, here it is. The Easter FusionNet. Click on the Easter FusionNet, and all the information on how to get into the Zoom meeting will be there. So, guys, we're going to have a blast tonight. So join us, whether you be on the Zoom or whether it's on the air. We're going to have a great time. All right, here we go. Here we go, everybody. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo. We're taking early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins. If you want to get some of that worm, come on and give me your call sign, your name, your location, your local outside temperature, and whether or not you have traffic for the net or not. All right, come one, come all. Everybody's invited.
Net control. Net control, please copy KD2 LRX, Jason, Great Neck, New York, where the current temperature is hot. 60 degrees and rainy. Not too much to report, just wanted to listen in and see what's going on. With that, I was going to back over to net control key for USC in Vero Beach, Florida.
All right, we had our first double of the night. Jay, seeing that you're my partner in crime, I was able to fill most of your information out. I did get your local temperature, so Jay, you're good. KN4 USC, my partner in crime, rudely stepped all over you. So come again with your name, your location, your local outside temperature, and I think I caught at the end of that you did not have any traffic. So just sit back and enjoy the show tonight. And if you'd like to join us on Zoom, we are doing a live Zoom meeting, and from what I can see, we got JKD2LRX on, we got Dave N7MKY on, and probably his lovely wife as well, Kilo Kilo 7 Alpha Yankee Juliet. And everybody's welcome to join in, man. It is an open forum. We're going to have a blast tonight. Tonight's going to be the party night, so we are doing things very super duper relaxed. So, all right, KN4 USC. Come with your name. Well, we got your call sign, so just come with your name, your location, local outside temperature, and we already got you down for no traffic. But if you do decide to have traffic, and you want to tell us about any local nets around you that you think we would be interested in, just if you want to tell us if there's a nice picnic going on, or if you've gone to any ham fest or anything, that is definitely considered traffic here on the FusionNet. So KN4 USC, pick it on up, brother.
Yeah, Roger, thank you. This is KN4 USC. Name here is Eric. Vero Beach, Florida. It's about probably the mid-70s right now. It's kind of a hot day today, which is nice. It's been kind of dry. Been playing a little bit of HF today, and joining me this has been kind of weird. Getting super propagation to propagation if I can get next door. So, be that as it may. But other than that, not too much. I hope everybody has a good evening, a great holiday weekend, and everybody stays safe. With that, I'll turn it back over to net control. And thank you for having me on board. KN4 USC, back to net control.
All right, Eric, welcome to the FusionNet, Eric. And Eric, just to let you know also, we do have a 10 check-in policy over here. So if you do check in 10 times in a row, you will become an exclusive lifetime member of the FusionNet. So come on back and join us, man. You get free membership. The whole website will be open to you. Which, guys, I have been working all week on the website, getting it all ready. So I think I am just about ready to start putting you guys in. So if you guys want to be a member of the net, you've got 10 check-ins under your belt. We'll double check it with the logs. We'll get you in there. If not, we'll just get you signed up as a member. And when you do get your 10 check-ins, we will switch you over to a 10 check-in member. And I am looking at the Zoom page right now, and that is a snazzy red shirt that Jay has got on. And I think he's trying to be like a net in the picture on the FusionNet. And he's got a nice little, what is it? Is that a blow pop? He's got a nice little blow pop there. So, all right, let's see. Uh-oh, he's got the mic in hand. He's coming in for a comment, guys. He's coming in. He's not even the pilot of the FusionNet. He's coming in for a landing.
KD2 LRX. Yeah, the bright red shirt. It's very hot for this shirt, but I just put on whatever I had in my closet this morning. I was supposed to go into the city, and that didn't happen, so I just threw on a shirt, got to work, and that was it. As far as this lollipop, it is actually a strawberry shortcake flavored lollipop. They actually sell these at CVS. I was at CVS about 15, 20 minutes ago. And it's very, very good. So that's what's going on here. KD2 over at.
Awesome, brother. Awesome, man. Strawberry shortcake. You know, the Good Humor truck used to come by years and years ago. They don't have a Good Humor truck anymore. I don't think they do, at least anymore. And I used to always get the strawberry shortcake ice cream. That was my favorite. And yeah, now I come to think of it, I haven't had that in so long. I could definitely go for a strawberry shortcake. All right, but we're running out of time over here for the early bird checking. So this is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we are taking early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins, come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. Jay, I'm going to have to get like 2 more monitors here. I got 3 monitors, and they are all full. So let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins for the FusionNet early bird check-ins. Come one, come all.
November 7, Oscar Sierra. Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Hotel Quebec. Ron in Trumpelow, Wisconsin. Outside temperatures 36 degrees.
Alrighty. I copied 2 stations there. I got November 7, Oscar Sierra, and I got Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Hotel Quebec. Ron, welcome back, Ron. November 7, 0, there I go. There I go, messing up already, guys. It won't be long before I start timing out. Alright, November 7, Oscar Sierra. Just please come with your name, your location, whether or not you have traffic for the traffic portion of the net, and your local outside temperature, sir. And just to remind everybody again out there, we do have a 10 check-in. You check in 10 times in a row, and you become a lifetime member, whether you like it or not.
Hey, this is November 7, Oscar Sierra. The name here is Earl. I'm in Boise, right up to the Meridian boundary there on the corner of, basically on the corner of Shinzen and Eagle. And I don't know what the temperature is. It must be about 40 degrees out there. What else do you need to know?
That is it, sir. And you know what? Seeing that you're in Boise, Idaho, we'll probably get your local outside temperature from Dave, November 7 MKY for a net. Kilo Alpha Yankee Juliet. So just sit tight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We got a pretty cool question of the evening, holiday related. So whether you are one of our Jewish brothers and sisters, or if you are one of our Christian brothers and sisters, we got a neutral question for everybody tonight. So just sit back and we're going to have a great time. The name over here is Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo, and the call sign is Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo. Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York. And I am looking for check-ins for the early bird portion of the FusionNet. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. And our whole entire system has been sprayed down, cleaned up, and is 100% COVID-19 free.
And 7 MKY. David in Boise, Idaho, where it's 44 degrees. I might have some traffic. And we also have
KK7AYJ, Annette, Cigarette Annette in Boise, where it's 44 degrees, and I will have traffic.
and none of you are watching the Zoom lens.
you guys gotta get on Zoom, man. You guys gotta get on Zoom. David and Annette are in bunny costumes. I gotta say, Annette looks very good in the bunny costume. Dave is kind of scaring me a little bit. But that is awesome. Oh, look at the two bunnies on their shirts. That's awesome. Really getting in the swing of things there, man. Very awesome. Oh, look, we got Matt K2ACD just popped on in too. We got Jeff Sorofsky. I hope Jeff KD2SCR. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And Rob, I think that if I'm not mistaken, that could be Rob KE0MIZ. So hopefully I got that all right. Ah, good. Very good. Everybody, we're going to have an awesome time tonight, brothers and sisters. Let's go. All right, let's see. After Annette, who else is going to check in and get a piece of that worm? This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we're looking for check-ins.
Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Hotel, Quebec, heading to my check-in. No traffic, and I will be in and out. November 5, Delta Whiskey Romeo, Spring, Texas, currently 77 degrees and no traffic tonight, Joe. Heck.
All right, awesome. I got KD2SCR in there. Jeff, I didn't copy. I'm being a terrible net control operator tonight. Dennis, I got you in there with the 70 degrees or the 71 degrees. Was it 71? Oh, 77. 77 degrees. Whew, that's too hot for my blood. And Jeff, KD2SCR, I got you in there. And let's see. Got your name. Okay, Heightstown. Oh, Heightstown. My brother used to live in Heightstown. All right, very cool. We got you in there. And let me just come back to Jeff, KD2SCR, if he's got any traffic for the net.
No traffic for the net. This is my first time visiting here. K2CBD invited me last week. I spoke to him yesterday, actually.
All right. Well, Jeff, definitely welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome to the FusionNet. This net is on 24/7. We start this particular net at 8:30 on Thursday nights. It's the early bird portion, and officially begins at 9 p.m. and lasts till whenever. So, but you can use this system anytime you want. Call the FusionNet. It's on 24/7, and we are getting a repeater very, very soon. So you might even from Heightstown be able to hit the repeater once we get it. So stick around. We got a nice question of the evening. And Jeff, just to let you know, if you check in 10 times in a row, you become a permanent lifetime member to the FusionNet and to the FusionNet webpage, which will open access to all the pages on there. Right now, we've got it locked off, and only members and 10-member check-ins get exclusive content. So we'll go over that in just a little bit. All right, Jeff, welcome aboard, man. Everybody, don't forget to welcome Jeff and to welcome Earl to the net when you guys come around. And once again, this is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo, Joe from Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York, with the FusionNet, the early bird portion. And we are looking for early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins, your turn to get the worm.
TV6, DHR, Mike, and it's 43.7 degrees. And I had a question, Joe. The last couple times I was able to go on the website and look at the trivia questions. Today I tried to go look, and it says you have to log in now. What's up with that?
Yes, that's it. We got to get you in a few more times so you get your 10 check-ins. Once you get your 10 consecutive check-ins, you will get access, you'll get full access to the website. We've been making a little bit of changes here and there, so we are becoming I don't want to say a club, because we're not really a club, but we're just becoming a group of guys with membership. And guys, if everybody's able to get free membership, if you don't want to do the 10 check-in, we can give you some access to the website by just becoming a member. We are still building the page, so guys, just be patient with me. I still got to get a registration page up there. I still got to get a login page up there. And if anybody, well, I got Dave now, and I got Rob. So those guys have definitely been helping me out a lot and been pushing me to move a little bit quicker. But in between working and trying to get this web page up, it's been a very, very slow process. So Mike, just hang in there, hang on the side. We'll get you up there. There's no trivia tonight. Usually, you guys are right. 100%. Usually, when I do host, we do have trivia night. So this usually is trivia night. But in light of the holiday and the Zoom meeting and the party, what we're doing is tonight we're just going to go with a general question about the holiday and see where it goes from there. But you can guarantee my next tour of duty on Net Control, there will be trivia. There will be trivia. So just stand by and just let it happen. But Mike, good to have you back in there, brother. All right, let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins for the early bird portion of the net. Come one, come all.
Kilo Echo Zero, Mike India Zulu. KE0 MIZ, Rob. Northwest Wellington, Colorado, where the temperature is 50 degrees. And I might have some traffic when you come back around to me there. Yes, I will. And good evening to everybody.
All right, Rob, I got you in there. Wellington, they got you down for traffic and 50 degrees. Awesome, brother. Good to have you aboard. All right, let's see. Who's next on the list? Next on the list, check-ins. Come one, come all. This is AC2AE with the early bird portion of the FusionNet.
Kilo Delta 2, Mike Sierra Uniform, Howie and Coney Island. And 63 degrees. I'll have the weather.
All right, Howard, good to have you in there, brother. Got you in there. For those who don't know and should know, Howard is our resident meteorologist. All right, one more time. Check-ins, early bird portion of the check. Did my tongue just mess up on me? This is the early bird portion of the FusionNet. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome. I gotta say, I like that mirrored wall in Matt's house. I used to have a wall like that when I lived in Florida. All right, let's see. You know what? Let's put Matt in. We know Matt's in there. Let's see. K2ACD. Matt, he's got no traffic, but we'll put a question mark there. And he's in Long Beach. So we got Matt checked in as well. I was supposed to check somebody else in from earlier today, but I can't remember who it was because I was so busy. But got him in there. Matt's in. All right. Jay, you want to throw Matt in there for number 12, K2ACD?
$82 LRX. No, he's already in there in the 7th spot. I haven't checked in as number 7.
Okay. Hold on. We're gonna have to change that because I got it different on the paper. Oops. Give me. I'll do a quick little edit over here. Let's see. Boom. Okay. All right. Let's see. K2ACD. All right, and then you can fill in all the party favors, remarks, and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, I like to have it in the same order I've got on my paper over here, and that's just because I'm a weirdo. All right, let's see. More check-ins. Early bird check-ins. Come get that worm. Here, check-ins. Here, check-ins. Maybe that'll call Russ. All right, let's see. One more call for early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins. Come on, come on. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. I don't know about the rest of you guys on Zoom, but I'm going to be having nightmares about Dave in a bunny outfit. Alrighty, I guess I'll take this opportunity before the net starts, and I'll tell the guys a little bit about the website. Guys, we've been feverishly working on the website. We got a lot of new pages on there. We got Sister KK7AYJ. She's got her little comedy section where she tells a joke every week, and we put it up on there. We do have the trivia section. But guys, we have pretty much closed most of the net off. So if you are not a member, you'll be able to see some of the pages that are up. And if you become a member and not an exclusive member by checking in 10 times, you'll get a little bit more content. But once you check in 10 times consecutively in a row and become a lifetime member, you'll have access to the full page, the whole website, where we put up the stats, the temperatures. We have some topics of interest, just a whole bunch of really great stuff. And we're forever growing, guys. We are especially growing right now. We're in the middle of some growing pains. We have been approved for a Yesu repeater, so we'll be getting a repeater within the next few weeks. Hopefully, I believe it's sometime in the middle of May, so we'll be getting that. We're still struggling with some finances to get ourselves a duplexer, so we have to get a duplexer and an antenna and stuff like that. And so guys, just be patient with us, but we will get that repeater up shortly. And we're moving on up, guys. We're definitely moving on up. And speaking of moving on up, on our page is also a page called Moving On Up on the FusionNet. Jay and I, Jay KD2LRX, who is my partner with this FusionNet, we are the creators of the FusionNet. We were published in the Japanese version of the CQ magazine. So if you also go to the website, you can also see that. I might have to open that page up too for some people. But just be patient, guys. Our website will get opened up to everybody very shortly, and we're going to have a great time, man. Great time. All right, let's see. Anybody else come in while I've been talking? If so, we are still looking for early bird check-ins. We got about 4 more minutes before the net starts. So we're looking for some early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins. This is Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo. Looking for some early bird check-ins.
K2NVB, Bob in Park Slope, Brooklyn, New York. It is 62 degrees and I have no traffic.
All right. Net control acknowledges Bob. Got you in there, Bob. Awesome to have you in. If you can, we are doing the Zoom meeting tonight. So if you want, just go to the FusionNet.org and look up the Easter Fusion, and you can jump on in on the Zoom if you like. We are transmitting or simulcasting both ways. So I don't know. Is anybody talking on there? Because I haven't heard anybody yet. I don't know if I got my volume low or I just don't hear you guys talking yet. How about it? Since Rob is the closest one to the camera, Bob, give me a shout.
Yeah, it's K0MIZ. Yeah, I'm hearing you just fine there, guy. Press on.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. Yeah, just a reminder too, when you guys do talk on the Zoom meeting, also hit your PTT on your mic so everybody on the net can hear you as well. Take off your mute. You're muted on the Zoom meeting. I want to see if I can hear you on the Zoom meeting. I think all you have to do is press your space bar. No, you're still muted.
Yeah, there you go. I got to get.
All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Well, I actually had my volume on very loud, so all my neighbors just heard you. Very good, man. All right, 2 minutes before the net actually starts, guys, we've got 13 early bird check-ins. What a great round of check-ins that is. So, guys, just stick around. We're going to do some traffic first, and we'll get to the question of the evening. And for those who want to stick around, we're going to have that Zoom room open till at least midnight tonight. So we'll have a great time, guys. All right, let's see. Let me catch up on some things over here for the meantime. I'll get all this information filled in. Jay is doing an awesome job. He's got everything filled in. So I'm going to just take my cues from him tonight. Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo with this early bird portion of the FusionNet. All right, let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins?
KC1 QAG Fleet in Pittsfield, and it is standby. It currently is 44 degrees.
All right, I got you in there at 44 degrees. And let's see. Jay is awesome. He's got you in there already. All right, Fleet. How can I forget that name, Fleet? That's an awesome name, man. Got you in there, Fleet, in Pittsfield. And just one other question. I'll come back to you real quick. Do you or do you not have traffic for the next night?
No traffic tonight.
All right, we copy no traffic. All right, once again, we got, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock, guys. It's the witching hour. Everybody's going to turn into a pumpkin. All right, it's time for the FusionNet. Let me pull that script back on up over here. All right, good evening, everybody. This is the FusionNet, and I am AC2. Hey, your net control operator for this evening. This net meets every Thursday at 9 p.m. unless otherwise noted, and you do not have to be a member to check in. But guys, please consider joining. How do you join, you ask? Very simple. Check in 10 times in a row consecutively, and at the time of your 10th check-in, please tell us if your email address is up to date on QRZ. And if it is, just send us an email to fusion@thefusionnet.org. Once again, that email address is fusion@thefusionnet.org. With membership, you'll have access to all exclusive content on our website. All right, everybody, please. This is a directed net, and all traffic must go through net control. That's me tonight, guys. In order to check into this net, please switch off your AMS, that's your automatic mode select, and go to the DN mode, which is the digital narrow. Then use your press to talk button, pause for a moment, then transmit your call sign, your name, your location, your temperature, and whether or not you have traffic for the net at all. All right, at this time, we are now calling for mobile, short on time, or in and out stations. Mobile, short on time, or in and out stations only. Who'd like to check into the FusionNet? Come now.
November 8th, go uniform, N8, Scott, and it's 53 degrees. I'm short time.
All right, Scott, we got you as an in and out. We copied the 53 degrees, and we got you in there. November 8th, Victor Tango uniform. Welcome aboard, brother. Just to let you know, again, for those who didn't hear, check in 10 times in a row and get a free lifetime membership to the FusionNet. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Short on time, mobile stations, or in and out stations? Come now. All right, let's see. No mobile in and out or short on time stations. So we're going to move on over to regular check-ins. And guys, if you notice that in between my transmissions and in between your transmissions, I give about a 3 Mississippi count in between. We do have many links on here. We have the QuadNet. We have the XLX network on here as well. So also, if you want to just check things out, see how to set up your radio and stuff to get into this net, just go to the FusionNet.org, go up to the right, upper right-hand corner, click on the menu, and it's the How to Connect page. And I'll tell you everything you need to know to get connected to the FusionNet. All right, at this time, we are calling for any and Audi. Audi? Yeah, that was easy for me to say. Any? Oh, boy. Could you imagine if I drank, guys? I don't even drink. Wow. So we are looking for any and all stations now. Any and all stations that like to check into the FusionNet. All right. I know for a fact that some people, they start their holiday a little bit early, so some people have Thursday night services. This is Holy Thursday, so some people are probably at services. I know Chris K2CVD is. He might be jumping in a little bit later on, so we'll have a little delay on our stats and check-ins tonight. But all right, let's see. We'll do one more call for check-in, and then we'll move right along to traffic, and we'll get things started. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we are looking for check-ins. Check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. We spray things down for COVID-19.
Alpha Golf 7 Whiskey, Quebec, Wesley in Coolidge, Arizona, where it's 79 degrees. No traffic for the net.
All right, Wesley, welcome aboard, brother. Alpha Golf 7 Whiskey, Quebec. We got you in there, and I got you down. No traffic, 79 degrees. Ugh, it was 72 degrees here today. It was terrible, man. I had the fans on, the ceiling fans on, and I had my top portion of my windows open. I had the bottom portion open until Matt K2ACD told me that the heat rises, and that would be the more logical way to do it. So I did, and he was right. All right, let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome.
82 LRX Joe, I have a comment.
Oh boy, I should have known he would have a comment. He loves this weather. I love the cold weather. He's a summer guy. I'm a winter guy. So, okay, Jay, tell me how much I love this weather. But I gotta say, he did call and apologize for the weather today.
Yeah, I did. And as much as I love this weather, I wasn't equipped for it. As you can see, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. And, I was wearing sweatpants before, too. I'm now wearing shorts. So, that's that. Also, I want to see if it's possible, Joe, if maybe David could take over net logging. The reason being is that for the last 5 minutes I've been able to log, but I'm getting a notification from NetLogger that says send logger update failed, timeout waiting for response from server. I am fully 120% connected to this net logging system, so it's not something on my end. I'm wondering if maybe David might have a little more luck than I do.
Okay. Where's Rusty when we need him? All right, let me put Alpha Golf 7 Whiskey Quebec in there first. And let me see. I don't know. He's just bunnying around over there. I don't know if he's going to be able to.
Interestingly enough, it allows me to log. It's allowing me to put everything in, albeit a little bit slower. So it is coming through, but I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it on your end, which is very, very weird. There might be. I'm thinking that there might be an issue on the NetLogger server and not on my PC end, because like I said, I'm fully connected.
Dude, try just shutting it down and opening it up and back there. Yeah. Dude, what's going on with my language today? I'm forgetting how to speak my English. So, yeah, shut it down and try logging back in again, but I think Dave might be able to. Dave, you think you'll be able to? N7MKY, AC2AE? You'll be able to take over NetLogger?
In 7MKY, I can give it a shot. I texted you guys. Do I need to log in?
Yeah, you don't have the login? Hold on, I'm gonna text it to you right. Oh, excuse me. Right now. Oh, well, that's all lowercase. Why did I not do that in lowercase? 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay. Yeah, there's the password right now, Dave. It should be hitting your phone any second.
Got it. So, Milwaukee. No, just kidding. I am at line 17. Is that where we're at?
Yes, sir. 16 is full. 17 is ready to be written in. And it's not Milwaukee. It's Jabberwocky.
All right, rock and roll. And 7MKY back to net control.
All right, awesome, man. Jay, you are relieved of duty, Jay. That is it. The pilot is in control. All right, let's see. Let's see. Take some more check-ins, and then we'll go to our traffic portion of the net. All right, this is Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York, with the FusionNet, and we're taking check-ins. Check-ins. You're on camera, baby. I don't know. Can they see you? Oh no, they can't. I got my avatar up. Did you hear that? That's why she's got a shirt on. Woo! All right, we're taking check-ins, and only if you have your shirt on.
This is November 8, Hotel Uniform Bravo, 42 degrees in Michigan.
All right, here he is himself, the Chief, Andy, N-A-H-U-B. Welcome aboard, brother. Got you in there. I got you down for traffic. I already know what your traffic, well, some of your traffic is. So I got you down, and 42 degrees. And for some strange reason, I wrote 420. That's the old pothead that I used to be. I just had to change that, though. Make that 42 degrees, not 420 degrees. All right, got you in there, brother. Let's see, any other check-ins? Check-ins for the FusionNet. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome. And guys, don't forget, we are doing a live Zoom meeting. We got 9 guys on there right now, and let's make it more. Everybody, jump on your Zoom accounts. If you want to jump on, just go to the FusionNet.org and go to the Easter FusionNet in the menu section, and you'll see the link to jump in on our FusionNet. All right, let's see, check-ins. And I forgot, guys. Also, we do have a live YouTube stream going, which I'm going to go now and share it on the FusionNet's Facebook page. as soon as I find it. Alright, I found it, guys. I found it. Am I the only one who liked this video so far? Alright. It's being shared to the FusionNet as we speak. Let's see, let's get it into, you know what, let's share it here. And we're also going to share it, let's see, copy, and we'll share it in the FusionNet's Facebook page as well. So, guys, stand by 1 second. Let me get that in here. Awesome. Awesome. I feel like timeout coming around tonight. I don't know. Alright. Awesome, guys. Alright, one more call for check-ins. Check-ins. Come on. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. We have got 19 nodes up here tonight. That is pretty awesome. Alright, any other check-ins? Check-ins for the FusionNet. Come on. Alrighty, welcome everybody to the FusionNet. I am AC2AE, and I'm definitely going to be your net control operator for this evening. And if you guys want to come and join us, we have got our FusionNet Zoom meeting going. We are simulcasting at the same time. Everybody is invited. Just go over to the FusionNet.org, click on the menu, click on the Easter FusionNet, and you'll see all the credentials to get into the Zoom meeting. All right, first up on the list, man, we're gonna start our check-ins. We're gonna start our traffic. First up on the list is KD2 LRX, and that's Jason over in Great Neck, my partner in crime, co-creator of the FusionNet, and the 1995 hide and go seek champion of the world. I know, because he preceded my count in 1994. So Jay, pick it on up with your traffic, brother.
KD2 LRX. Hi, everybody. Good to see everybody's faces, including Joe, I suppose, on this network. There it is. All right, we have AC2 and E. We have David in that. We have AC2AC, my buddy Matt. We're seeing double vision out in that mirror. We have Jeff, KD2, our Dennis, my man in Spring, Texas, Bob, and Park Slope, West, of course, as well, AG7W2. Hope everyone's doing great and well. I guess happy summer, even though it's spring. Something certainly sprung, that's for sure today. It was really hot. I think that Joe and I have been going back and forth on all day today about this weather, and there's been constant debate. Do I or don't I turn on the AC? I am not currently running AC right now, but I will tell you when I go to bed, it's cold, so I probably will turn on the AC, which is in my window. That's always in my window because I have my antenna attached to it. Matt and Joe know the deal with that one. And other than that, guys, doing all right. Wishing each and every one of you a happy Passover, happy Easter, happy Good Friday. And so on and so forth to you and your families. I don't know why David's not wearing his Easter bunny ears anymore. It's a little suspicious to me. Or maybe he is. Oh, there they are. Okay, there it is. I just couldn't see because of the light streams. But there it is. All right. Also, big shout out for David for taking over in Redwater because whatever technical issues I was having. If David, for whatever reason, you do need to hop out, you let me know. I think it's all working again once I reset, but I don't know. Anyway, before I sign out, this is the TD2-hour back to next.
Alright, as you guys can see on Zoom, I'm having some camera issues here, but I think I'm back in. I gotta figure out why I keep disappearing into the green screen background. I'm not green. It's not easy being green. Alright, Jay, awesome traffic report, brother. Awesome traffic report. One other thing, guys, we do have a merchandise section, guys. We do T-shirts. We are going to be coming along with tote bags eventually. But now all the proceeds for that, they do go to the FusionNet itself. It does not go in Jay or my pocket. It does go to help pay for all kinds of equipment. That is how we are able to get our repeater, and also how we were able to get all the things that we need for the repeater, like the duplexer. We had another anonymous donor, which he is on tonight, and I just want to really thank him. He is just do they call it a stalwart? He's just listen. This net would not exist without Matt, without our friend. But he is just an awesome guy, and I gotta say, we just love him to death, and it's just good to be friends with him. All right, let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome. And I think we did the check-ins. I'm getting a little confused here because I almost gave up the person. So no more check-ins. We're coming back to the check-ins in a little while. Let's see. Next up with the traffic. You know what? I had Earl down with a question mark. So Earl, I don't know if we have got you for traffic or not. So N700 Sierra, do you have any traffic for the FusionNet tonight? All right, nothing heard. So I guess we'll just move it right. Well, who's that with the audio? Okay, we're gonna have to mute you. Just mute you for a little bit, guys. You can always press your space bar to unmute yourself. Use it as a PTT. Let's see, who else is that? Is that me coming through? That might be. I might have to mute myself. Alright, no, seems like everybody's off now. Alright, very good, man. Alright, let's see. Next on the list for traffic is the pilot himself, N7MKY, Dave over in Boise, and one of our net control operators for the FusionNet. Dave, take it in for a landing, brother.
Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot, N7MKY, fellow net control operator. Guess I'm on at bat next week. Just a little traffic. Not everybody knows, but I've had some family issues and just wanted to reach out and tell everybody that I really appreciate their assistance, their thoughts, their prayers. And Mom's doing pretty good today. Yesterday morning at 4 a.m. in the morning, not so good. But I didn't have a chance to call all you guys and give you an update. But she walked 50 feet today, so doing pretty good. So keep the prayers coming. Greatly appreciate them. Also, N7MKY, David Hunter, N7MKY has a YouTube channel. I'm looking for any and all subscribers, so please come to the website. That's where I host the FusionNet stream, and it works better than my repeater, which is still under testing. And I want a big shout out, thanks to Joe and Matt, K2ACD and AC2AE, for your patience in testing. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, take a look at the YouTube channel. I'm constantly coming up with some content. please like it and share it. And by all means, please send me emails if you'd like to see other content, or send them to the Fusion at thefusionnet.org if you'd like to see additional content. Once we get enough subscribers and enough viewing hours, we should be able to start monetizing that channel, and I am going to be pledging some of those proceeds to the FusionNet so we can actually continue to build and be stronger. With 57 seconds and counting, I am not going to award myself the green timer. And Joe, if you want to be seen in your picture, I'd probably just get rid of the background or move the camera closer. That's what's going on, because you are definitely fading in and out. 42 seconds. Well, hopefully I can hear you guys back on the repeater here at the N7MKY. If not, the FTM300 is in node mode. It's not in direct mode, so the net can at least come back. N7MKY, back to net control with 25 seconds.
All right, awesome. I'm in ghost mode on Zoom. I keep on fading in and out. But yes, guys, go visit his page, N7MKY, on the YouTube page. I'm not sure of the exact address. I just have it saved, but definitely go check him out, man. He's got some interesting videos on there too, so definitely take a look and see what they are. And what else? I think that was it, man. Okay. You know what it is? I'm getting very excited because I know the next caller has got a very funny for us. So, Kilo 7, Alpha Yankee Juliet, Cigarette Annette, out in Boise, Idaho. Annette, are you ready for the joke of the week?
KK7, Alpha Yankee Juliet to net control. Don't be disappointed, it's hard to find, so I have two short ones for Easter. So, the first, why is the Easter Bunny so lucky? Because he has 4 rabbit's feet. And I was going to tell you a joke about an egg, but it's not all it's cracked up to be. I promise I'll get better.
I like that. He's got 4 rabbit's feet. And it's not all cracked up to be. Alright, guys, if you didn't get those jokes and you didn't hear them, you can always check it out on the FusionNet.org. We usually update the site on Friday after the net. So if you want to see those jokes, just get on to the FusionNet, and we'll get you in there, man. And you'll be able to see those jokes. Annette, thank you, my friend. And if you can, please email those to me so I can get them up on the FusionNet. That was awesome, man. All right, let's see. Next up on the traffic list. Oh, you know what? Before we go to the next person for traffic, let me throw a mark there. Dave, I just had a quick question. I know you probably definitely did this, but it doesn't hurt to ask. The duplexer that you are using for your repeater, is it tuned? Who tuned it? And do you know for sure that it is tuned correctly?
And 7MKY, yes, it is tuned. I put it on an analyzer and make sure that everything was running just fine. The place that I purchased it from was eBay, and they asked explicitly what my frequencies were, so when it did come, it was tuned perfectly. It's up to SWR meter and an antenna analyzer, and everything came through great.
All right. Just asking. You know, I don't know if you have a Nano VNA. They're very inexpensive these days. You can pick up a cheaper one for around $60. You can pick up a little bit more of an expensive one, the 4-inch screen, for like around $80. and you can actually tune them yourselves now. Because I know it's got the cavity and the notch filter in there for the incoming and the outgoing. But all right, very good, man. All right, well, I guess we can talk about that a little bit more later on. All right, let's see. Who's next up on the list? None other than Rob out in Wellington. Kilo Echo Zero, Mike India Zulu. Rob, pick it on up, brother. What's your traffic for tonight? Okay, once again, Kilo Echo Zero, M-I-Z. Kilo Echo Zero, Mike India Zulu. Rob out in Wellington. I don't see you on Zoom anymore. Hopefully everything is okay. Are you still with us?
Well, let's see if we're working now. K0MIZ. Yeah, Joe, my internet's really unstable. It wasn't supporting both video and the Wires X platform, so I had to kill the video and just about not got back to you there. But anyways, yeah. I got to tell you about my Denver Sky Hub, or our Denver Sky Hub out here, or the Sky Hub Link. It's a unique system where it's an all-mode linking system that provides communication bridges between many amateur radio repeaters and networks, both analog and digital. If you want to find out more about the Sky Hub Link, you can find it on the internet at skyhublink.com/connections. Or if you want to find out about our nets, we have nets that occur every night of the week, throughout the week, and on no, not on Sundays, no. Monday through Saturday, throughout different times during on those days as well. But anyways, you want to find out more about our nets out here, go to the skyhublink.com/nets. That's skyhublink.com, and I'll throw it back over. Well, before I do that, Joe, the website's coming along quite nicely. I see where you're headed with it, and I'm glad I can help poke you in the right direction. KE0MIZ, back to the net.
Well, I gotta say, man, I owe it all to you. I owe it to Dave for helping me out with the terminologies and stuff like that, and a little local guy over here, N2RGA, who's been helping me out with the site as well. So and YouTube, got to give credit to YouTube as well. They have got thousands of videos, so I've been watching a heck of a lot of videos and listening to you guys. But we still need to get a registration page up there. So let's see. Joe gets closer to the camera. You keep fading. Oh, you know what it is? My camera, I attached it to the monitor, so the monitor is about a good maybe 2 or 3 feet away from me. So I got one of those Velcro thingies on it, so I can stick it almost anywhere. Hey, watch it, guys, watch it. But oh boy. So I'm gonna fade it in now for a little while here. I guess I can get a little bit closer in a little bit. All right. So yes, anybody that's willing to help me with the website, I am grateful for it, and will take any help. I am not a prideful person. I will accept any help that I can get. All right. Now we are coming up to our meteorologist portion of the net, guys. So grab your umbrellas, grab your jackets, or your bathing suits, depending on what his report is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Howard, KD2 MSU, is the most accurate meteorologist I have ever met in my entire life. He is also so accurate that he should actually get a job in the field. He does this all for hobby. And I don't know how all these other weather people still have jobs. So, Howard, KD2, MSU, what is your meteorologist report for tonight, brother?
Okay, good evening, everyone, and happy holidays. Unfortunately, around here, the warm weather is going to run out before Easter Sunday. Probably be a rather nasty day, especially in a place like Coney Island, which is quite popular on Easter Sundays. So today we had a very warm day, but temperature was quite variable in nearby locations. I'm near the water here in Coney Island, and I got 73 degrees. Meanwhile, Newark, New Jersey, only 15 miles away, was 87. So you can see a big difference if you can keep away from the sea breezes at this time of the year and backdoor cold fronts. But at any rate, we have 2 more days near 70. Tomorrow's a nice day. Saturday, probably not so nice. And really downhill on Sunday. And I do not believe it will be this warm again for about 12 days till we see the 70s again. So it looks like a lot of days in the 50s into the low 60s. Normal high is now in the low 60s, mid 60s in New York City, and we're going to be having trouble reaching that. Probably starting Sunday for 7 to 10 days. Didn't really look at the rest of the country. It's kind of variable this time of the year. It's really hard to make long-range calls, but it's the best. Just take a chance on the local area for long range. And Joe, by the way, if you did send a T-shirt to me, I did not receive it yet. So this is Kilo Delta 2, Mike Sierra uniform, back to net control.
All right, so you have just given me some really good news. It's going to be cool for another 10 more days. That is awesome news. Because as you all know, I am not crazy about this hot weather. So awesome, man. Very, very awesome. And you know, I have not sent out the shirts yet. I actually just tonight, right before the net, I printed the graphs out for them. So probably sometime either, well, I don't think I'll be able to do it tomorrow or this weekend, but hopefully sometime next week I'll get them printed up to the shirts themselves. Then I'll go to QRZ, get all of your addresses, and I'll start mailing them out to you. Howard, you are local to me, so I might just drive mine on over to you and save myself a few dollars if you're available during the day. Or maybe when we go for one of those long walks on Coney Island Beach, I might just join you. Some of the other guys, probably like Jay and Matt, I'll probably drive those out to you too. But like for the FusionNet team out in Boise, Nick and Dave, I'll definitely be probably mailing those out to you. Let's see. The whole FusionNet team is together. So Russ, Dave, Matt, Chris, Howard, Jay, myself, and Nick. So that's Russ, KG0BK, Dave, N7MKY, Matt, who's the ambassador of the FusionNet, the original ambassador of the FusionNet, K2A2D, Chris, K2TVD, which I just teamed up on the Zoom meeting, Howard, KG2OSU, J, KG2LRX, and Matt, AK7AYJ. Yeah, I actually, guys, I literally finished those graphs. I actually got one of them still sticking in the machine because I had a stock in the FusionNet. So I still got one of them in the machine. So they got printed now, and all they got to do is just get them on some shirts. So good, man. And for those who want to take a look at it, take a look at some of the shirts that are out there, the new shirts. Just go to the FusionNet.org, the FusionNet.org. Go to the merchandise section in the upper right-hand corner from the menu, and you can take a look at all of the shirts. We've got the classic FusionNet shirt. We have got 5 other new designs out there, and you guys be able to pick and choose from whichever ones you like. All right. 24 seconds left, man. You guys know it's going to time out. All right, let's see. We're going to hold it right over here, right after Howard, and we're going to start taking some more check-ins. So this is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo, the FusionNet, and we are looking for check-ins. Come on.
Portland. F6WTC, Michael.
Hey, Mike, I got you in there. Portland. Do you have traffic for the net? And what's your local outside temperature?
Good evening, Joe. Just wanted to make sure that I went through. It is a chilly, see here, 39 degrees. Wow, it was just like 41 a minute ago. That's Portland weather for you. It'll be like 60, 70 a week ago, and a couple days later, it'll be down into the 30s, 40s. But anyway, that's my weather, and with traffic.
39 degrees and traffic. Okay, and for number 19, I'm going to throw Chris K2CVD in there. So Chris K2CVD, we got you as 19 on the list. And Chris, do you have any traffic for the net tonight and your local outside temperature? All right, Chris, I'm not getting you coming through. I saw you hold the mic up to your face, but I didn't see you come through for some reason.
Okay, Joe, let me try again. I'm trying to D-Star. It might not be working. So, 60 degrees and just a bit of traffic. And if you can't hear me, I'll try to come in through Wires X. Hope you can hear me now. Back to you.
Yeah, just like the Verizon commercial, I can hear you now. Awesome, brother. All right, let's see. Who's going to be number 20 tonight? Who's going to be number 20 on the list? We are looking for check-ins. Check-ins. Everyone's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. Where could Rusty Balloons be tonight? Uh-oh. Don't know. But let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins. Come on. You do not have to be a member. Everybody's welcome. I seem to be yawning up a storm here tonight. All right, we're going to continue with traffic. Next up on the list, Matt. I had Matt K2ACD, but I wasn't sure if you had traffic or not. You can give me a thumbs up in the screen or a thumbs down in the screen if you do. All right, awesome. K2ACD, pick it on up, brother. All right. Well, happy Easter weekend, everybody. I just wanted to tell everybody, if you weren't already aware, that there's a big Parks on the Air thing going on this weekend. So if you do Parks on the Air, there should be hundreds of parks on, and this is a big weekend. And just to remind you, if you haven't updated your N3 FJP software, you can see a world map with all the locations of your contacts and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. That's it. AC2AE, K2ACD. Awesome. PODA, Parks on the Air. I gotta say, I should have known that, man, but I haven't really been on Facebook. What the heck is this call sign? We have got a local guy over here. Oh man. Oh god, I can't think of his call sign. He is really big on Parks on the Air, and what I usually do is I catch him on 2-meter sideband. I've caught him all the way down from North Carolina, all the way up to New Hampshire, and all the surrounding states, man. He's been doing this for years, and it's a passion of his. Oh god, I can't even think of his call. I can't even think of his. Oh, Sean. Man. Now this is gonna bug me, man, until I find out who it is. But all right, I'll figure it out, man. I can't think of his call sign. I'm having a brain drain. But Matt, thank you for that information on POTA. So if you guys do any kind of parks on the air or anything, get out in your cars, get your radios, get ready, and it's a lot of fun. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to turn my radio on this weekend and play a little 2 meter sideband again. All right, let's see. Next up on the list for traffic is none other than the chief himself out in Michigan, Andy, N8HUB. Pick it up, pal. It's all you.
Yeah, fun right button here. NHB. Yeah, good evening, Joe. Good evening to the group. Well, we've got about today. I think we got about 43 degrees, and I felt like 33. A little bit of a wind tonight, a little bit of wind tomorrow. It's going to stay cold for the weekend, and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, I guess. But Thursday and Friday and next weekend is supposed to be in the 60s and 70s. So that's what I'm looking for. Let me take a minute here. I just want to mention that Tuesday nights, 335 West Michigan Connect. Use that same number of the open spot or hotspot and get right in. So if you're around and don't have much to do or just want to listen in, just check in and give us a hello or whatever. But we will take traffic too. Hey, thanks, Joe. And hey, should be back to you.
No, Andy. No, no, no. Thank you, brother. Thank you, guys. And thank you, everybody, for coming here. All right, let's see. Next up on the list is we're going to Portland, Oregon, guys, and picking up KF6 WTC. Mike, pick it up, brother.
Good afternoon, Joe, and everyone on the net. KF6 WTC, Michael in Portland. First, I just want to say how bad I feel about what's going on in there in your home city there, and wish you guys the best. And let's see here. Also, if you're listening here in local Portland on the 146.700 megahertz repeater, this is the FusionNet, and you're welcome to join in with us here. We check in with, or we connect via WiresX with the FusionNet every Thursday at 6 p.m. local time, and it usually goes a couple hours depending on how many check-ins that there are. But anyway, that's all I got. KF6 WTC.
Awesome, Mike. Awesome, man. And good to have you back, man. Good to have you back, man. I'm glad I'm hearing you every week again, man. That's awesome, man. We missed you, man. We missed you a lot. And, you just reminded me, I know I said this once before, but I'm going to say it again, and we're going to definitely do a page for this. For all those who have their local repeaters linked to us, eventually we're going to get those local repeaters up on the website when we have the FusionNet, so everybody can partake and enjoy. And as for what happened here the other day, guys, it was absolutely terrible, man, disgusting. I know you guys only saw a certain portion of it on the news, but there was a heck of a lot going on that day. There was 2 shootings that went on. There was one on the train, which they caught that guy, that other child of God. I don't want to say anything else worse than that, but they did catch him. I'm glad they caught him. His motives were not just and not right. It was a racial thing. But they also found a undetonated bomb that day. They also, in the Bronx, had another shootout where another 10 people were injured. And there was also another person who jumped in front of a train. So all that news got kind of swept under the carpet for this piece of person that shot everybody on the train for his racially motivated unjust scheme. But you know what, man? New York has been through worse. We will pull through again. We will overcome because we are overcomers. And we're just going to pray for everybody, pray for the city, pray for the boroughs and all the surrounding states and all the United States, and pray for our leaders as well. Because this is some really nutty stuff that's going on, guys. We're really living in very bad times. And the only people that I could actually blame for this is the media. The media is to blame 100% for this, for starting this racial nonsense, for starting this economic division, and everything else, with the sexual division. God does not want us to be divided. He wants us to be united. So that's all I can say about that. So thank you, Mike, and thank you everybody for being here. All right, let's see. K2 CVD, Chris, over on the Upper West Side. You're next with the traffic, brother.
Thanks, Joe. I just want to make sure you can hear me before I keep going. Back to you.
Yes, I got you, brother. I got you in there. Hearing you loud and proud.
Tough act to follow, I have to say. But I just have a couple of pieces of quick traffic. First, I want to welcome Jeff. Jeff and I, KD2SDR. Jeff and I spoke a couple times this week. I'm really happy that he was able to join us, and so that's a good thing. The other thing is, the last couple of weeks, I've been on this Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern. There's this thing called the CQ Canada. And if it's really fun because you hear people from all across Canada checking in. And then at the very end, they ask for stations from U.S. So for the last 2 weeks, there was me and 2 people from Minnesota. So we got to do a little better. It's on Wires X 40678. 40678. And it's Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So if you get a chance to check in, you should have a better showing from the USA. And the final thing is I learned today we have a phenomenal new ambassador to the FusionNet. I was on America Link at noon, and guess who showed up? Always chasing 2 American Eagles. And he was giving such a wonderful account of the FusionNet and inviting people in. So I think we are missing an ambassador on our page of ambassadors. So thanks for that, and blessed holidays, everybody. Kilo 2 Charlie Victor Delta, back to always chasing 2 American Eagles.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much, brother. And guys, definitely check out that CQ Canada 40678, 9 o'clock Wednesday nights. I might be able to make that. I've got a class online, but it ends just around 9 o'clock, sometimes a little bit after. But I might just be able to make that the end of it. And yeah, as for always chasing 2 American Eagles, I cannot take credit for that. When I first became a ham radio operator, I went down to 40 meters, and I was talking with a couple of guys down there, and one of the ham radio operators just came out with that. He just said, always chasing 2 American Eagles, and I was like, I like that. I said, I'm going to use that. So I'm not that quick to come up with an acronym like that, but it stuck, and I've had that call since I became an operator. So Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo is always chasing 2 American Eagles, and it's very patriotic too. And I got to say, I'm a very patriotic guy. I am 100% a constitutionalist. So awesome, man. See, these guys are blowing up the text room right now. But I got my text notification off, so I don't lose my concentration tonight. All right, let's see. I'm going to take some more check-ins before we go on to the question of the evening. So this is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we are looking for check-ins, blowing it up, looking for check-ins.
This is WB7RWS Mike in Emmett. My temperature is 45 degrees and I have no traffic.
Hey, Mike, you made number 20 tonight, so Whiskey Bravo 7, Romeo Whiskey Sierra. We got you in there, Mike. No traffic and 45 degrees. Awesome, brother. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Any other check-ins? Check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. Alrighty. You know, I'm just looking at myself on the Zoom meeting, and my chair is not supposed to be in there. It's supposed to remove my chair. Yeah, it says remove chair, but it is in there. So let me see if I unclick, and maybe it'll put it in there a little bit better. Oh yeah, look, now you guys can see it nice and clear. Look at that. This nice, beautiful manager's chair. Guys, I gotta tell you, this manager's chair is over 18 years old. It is as old as my daughter is. And it's in very good condition, I gotta say. Alrighty. Let's see. No other check-ins. We've done traffic. So, guys, here we come to the question of the evening, guys. Alright, this question is brought to us by none other than KD2LRX, my co-host and partner in crime, and the 1995 hide-and-go-seek champion of the world. Jason, our question tonight, thank you, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for this holiday? So, what does Passover or Easter, for both for our Christian and our Jewish friends, what does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions, and what are your plans for the holiday? All right, first up on the list is none other than the creator of the question himself, unless he wants to go last tonight. So we'll throw it over to JKD2LRX first. Let's see if he wants to go first or last.
KD2LRX. Yeah, I'll go first. Why not? So I will say, what does Easter and Passover mean to me? It means a few things. It means I guess the rebirth of not only Christ, and most importantly Christ, but also it's sort of symbolic that it's this time of year in a way as well, because this is when all the flowers start to bloom again, the trees start to get green again, people start to leave their houses and hang out at the parks, and get on the roads and travel around. So sort of the rebirth for all of us, coming out of that winter hibernation mode, probably a few pounds heavier than when we went into hibernation. But it definitely means that. It definitely means being with family and friends and celebrating, and also thanking God for all his blessings, the ones that he's already provided us, the ones that he will continue to give to us through prayer, and of course thanks. You have to give thanks. You can't just pray. You have to give thanks too. God likes to hear those thanks. So that's what it means to me, in short. So I'll turn it back to you, Joey. Happy Easter, happy Passover, everyone.
All right, awesome, Jay, awesome. That is great, man. Yes, let us not forget the sacrifice of our Lord, and what this holiday truly, truly means. All right, thank you, my brother. All right, let's see. Next up on the list is Kilo November 4, United Sierra Charlie, Eric out in Vero Beach, Florida. Eric, did I say Charlie? Did I say, what is wrong with me? I hope I said Eric. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, guys. I don't know why you listen to me. But Eric out in Florida, brother, KN4 USC. Picking up, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you? And what are your traditions and plans for the holiday? Well, Eric, you're dropping a little bit of package over there. All right. Well, I guess he's going to have to fix some things over there. So we're going to move on over to Boise, Idaho, and pick up Earl. November 7, Oscar Sierra. Earl, pick it up, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you? And what are your traditions and plans for the holiday? Alrighty. We're going to move on over to our net control operator in Boise, Dave, N7MKY. Dave, pick it up, brother. What does your Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
That's travel. I'm traveling, unfortunately for business, but it's much needed. But as far as what Easter stands for, right along with Jay, this Easter is really special because I have a mother who is on the mend. So, from prayers to thanks and thanking the Lord and praying to the Lord, she's pulling through. So, back in the day when I was a kid, it was Easter eggs and Reese's peanut butter cups, and I couldn't wait to find all that candy. And it's caught up with me in my age, but it is what it is. But in fall we're reminded that death can be beautiful, and then Easter, we remember what rebirth looks like. They're both beautiful because that's when all the colors come out. So we all need to be thankful, and we definitely need to thank the Lord for all the blessings that He's given us, and all the friends that I've met here on the FusionNet. Greatly appreciate you guys. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Alrighty, that's the story, and he's sticking to it. Just don't ask him why the Easter Bunny hides his Easter eggs, though. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Cigarette Annette is next. In Boise, Idaho, KK7AYJ. Annette, pick it up, sister. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
So I'll do it backwards. No, I won't. So Easter reminds me every year, no matter how much I screw up, somebody still loves me. And no matter what's going on, you can make it through it. And then plans for the holiday this year are very different. I'm going to visit David's mom at the rehab center, have coffee with my girlfriend first thing in the morning, and then come home and spend the rest of the day yard work, laundry, all the stuff David doesn't have to do because he'll be out of town. But I wish everybody else a good Easter with their friends and family.
Sorry for that long pause. I tried to do it a little on the quick side, but I couldn't quite get it. But I do have my fan on because it is getting roasty toasty in here, man. All right, Annette, thank you, man. That's it. Getting together with the girls, going to see Dave's mom, and that is pretty awesome, I gotta say. Family is very important, man. All right, let's see. We're gonna go over to Jeff over in Hightstown. Wow. Hey, what a freaking... I gotta close my window because this moron's doing donuts in the parking lot. Oh, yeah. That's the trouble of living in a big city, guys. Everybody's on top of each other, yeah. So, Jeff, pick it on up now in Hightstown, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday? Let's see, give him more calls. Indeed, too. Sierra, Charlie, Romeo, Jeff out in our Hightstown. He's still with us. All right, nothing heard, so we're going to move it along to Spring, Texas. November 5, Delta Whiskey Romeo. Dennis, pick it up, brother. What does what does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
Well, good evening, everybody on the net tonight, and I just dropped out of Zoom, so I'm hoping things are still going okay. But it's really a difficult question. It sounds so simple, but it means so much to all of us all over the world, no matter what faith we have. And but to me personally, it's a chance for rebirth, a chance to start everything over again, and clean slate. Everything is starting new, and the flowers, trees are budding, and animals are having their young. So it's just a chance for rebirth and a chance to start over. Be thankful for everything we have. Traditions here, years past when the grandkids were younger, we would have an Easter egg hunt, so that's kind of gone. But we still will get together and have a feast and enjoy ourselves and be thankful for every day. So that's about it for me. N5 DWR.
Alrighty, always good to get together with the family, and yes, definitely a time for rebirth, new life, and all that good stuff. Thank you, Dennis. I definitely appreciate it, man. All right, let's see if Mike in Kelso was with us. KB6, Delta Hotel Romeo, Mike out in Kelso. Mike, what does your Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, don't have any traditions or plans. Don't do Easter anymore. Haven't done that since I was a kid. I'm 66 years old now. I have no kids. Basically, for me, it's just another day. Nothing special. I guess if I had kids, it would be a little bit different. But since I don't, yeah, we don't really have any plans. The wife is probably going to make a ham for us, and I don't know. We might pull the razor out and try to piss off the neighbors on Sunday. But like I said, other than that, it's just another day. Thanks for doing the net show.
All right, so your wife cooks a ham, so you guys kind of have a tradition or whatnot. Even though you don't celebrate or whatever, you kind of celebrate a little bit by having a nice little feast there. And that's always good. And I tell people, you know, I don't take the mark of the beast. I took the mark of the feast. And if you could see this belly, whew, this belly got big in the last 5 months. I call it the mark of the feast. All right, very good, very good. I actually got that from a very good friend of mine, so I can't take credit for that joke either. I'm just using everything that comes my way now. Awesome, brother. All right, let's see. Rob, is Rob still in here? Let's see. Rob was in here a little while ago, so Kilo Echo Zero, Mike India Zulu, Rob. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday? All right, nothing heard from Rob. Let's see. All right, next up is KD2 MSU Howard over in Coney Island. Howard, what does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
Well, I'm really not that religious, so what does it mean to me? It means Exodus from the wintertime. The city agency that I worked for allowed its employees to designate 3 religious observance days, and you would work an extra 7 hours, and you could take off those 3 days as a religious holiday without any further time being taken from you. So, you know, in other words, you make it up 7 hours so you can take a day off. And I used to do that. Often it came out that it was the first time I was able to go to the beach that season. So that's what it means, an exodus from the winter. So let's see, this year this would have worked out anyway. Well, actually, it would depend which day I took off. Might have been able to squeeze the beach in there. Okay, though, so that's the way it is. It just means exodus from the winter. It's not a religious connotation. This is Kilo Delta 2, Mike Sierra Uniform, back to that control.
Yes, very, very. You say Exodus from the winter, which is pretty cool, man. I like that you said it in that way, because a lot of about Passover is in Exodus in the Bible, and and they talk about it a lot and what it is, and how God smote the Egyptians when they had the Passover, when they painted the lamb's blood over the doorways. So very good choice of words. I like that. Very good. All right, let's see. Next up on the list is the ambassador of the FusionNet himself, K2 ACD. Matt, take it up in Long Beach, man. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
What's going on, guys? Well, I don't really do many holidays, or any holidays, I should say. Even growing up, we never did Christmas or Hanukkah or anything like that. But I believe that tomorrow we're supposed to go and have a Seder with Karen's parents. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't really do much holidays. It doesn't really mean anything to me. It's just another day. Just because I guess we were never religious. That's what I'm doing. K2 ACD. Back over to net control.
All right. Well, listen, the holidays aren't for everybody. Not everybody celebrates, but some people do keep up with traditions. Seder dinner Friday nights. That is awesome. I've only been to one before. I had a friend in my house, at a friend's house when I was about 16. which we have been lifelong friends, man. We have been friends since elementary school, since second grade, and we've remained friends all these years. So he's Jewish and I'm Italian. So when they used to see us, they used to call us the pizza bagel. And because we were always hanging out with each other. All right, very good, man, very good. All right, let's see. Next up on the list is K2NVB, Bob. Bob over in Park Slope, brother. Pick it up, man. Tell us, what does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
K2NVB here. Yeah, when I was a kid, of course, we used to go to church and we'd have Easter and we'd have the Easter egg hunt. And I remember and also preparing for it. I used to remember, like the day before or whatever, you'd be dyeing the eggs, making the hard-boiled eggs. And then you had those things with the little wire things. You'd pull the egg and you dip it in the dye solution. You had different ones for different colors. And so we'd make these eggs. And I guess sometimes we just ate them. Sometimes we probably hid them and had Easter egg hunts. But, I haven't been doing that in a long time, but like Howie MSU said, I like his Exodus from Winter thing, because I'm just thinking of springtime, it's, all that stuff, and then, of course, the guy into the bird thing, the birds are coming through soon, and, coming out of winter. Spring's my favorite, my joke is spring's my favorite day of the year, but that's never long enough. But I'm not a fan of winter or summer, really. I don't like the heat or the cold. I like it in the middle. But, but seriously, it's also that symbolic death and rebirth, and that can apply to a lot of things, even within our own lives. So think of that, too. So, that's all I got to say. And happy Easter, everybody, and happy Passover.
Awesome, Bob. Awesome, man. And yes, the color with the little wire thing is called Paz. Paz Easter egg color. And yes, I used to love to do that, man. I couldn't wait to color Easter eggs when I was a kid. And then when I got a little bit older, they sold a clear crayon, and you were able to write on the egg and then dip it in the color, and the color would soak the whole egg except where you would write with this clear crayon. And so whatever you would write on it, Happy Easter or something, would be void of the color, and the whole other egg would be colored. And then they came out with these little stickers that you would stick on them, and then you would rub it with like a pencil or something. And then when you would peel it off, it was like a little decal would be stuck to the egg as well. Yeah, and I gotta tell you, one of my favorite things of Easter is definitely by far jelly beans. I love jelly beans so, and I just happened to coincidentally quit sugar again. So Monday I stopped eating anything with sugar in it. So I probably did it at the wrong time of the year because, like I said, I love jelly beans. And I love the peeps, those little marshmallow peeps, and I could just eat a ton of those things. No wonder why I'm so large. But oh well, very good, man. Bob, thank you for bringing those memories back, brother. All right, let's see. Next up on the list is Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec Hotel Echo, Fleet out in Pittsfield. Fleet, pick it on up, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday? How about your Fleet? Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec Hotel Echo, are you still with us? Alright, nothing heard, so we're gonna move it on along to Alpha Golf 7, Whiskey, Quebec. Wesley out in Coolidge, Arizona. Wesley, what does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
Yes, well, first, sorry, had to mute that. As an amateur astronomer, I'm going to throw out the definition of how we identify Easter, because there are still people that are not familiar with that. Easter is a movable feast, so it's celebrated before people had good calendars. It's celebrated as the first Sunday after the first full moon on or after the vernal equinox. So the vernal equinox this year was March 20th. You go to the first full moon after that, and then you go to the next Sunday. And that's how we get Easter. And that's why Easter can run anywhere from like the 22nd of March to about, I think, the 25th of April. So that's why that occurs at such weird times. Anyway, to me, we're talking about a season that marks the transition from the poignancy of the crucifixion to the glory of the resurrection. And my family still celebrates Easter. I'm an old dog, but my daughter's family will be over with my grandkids, and we still have a family dinner, a get together, and we still have an Easter egg hunt. And my daughter still brings me jelly beans on Easter, so it's just one of the days that historically the family gets together and reflects on the significance of the day to those of us that do happen to celebrate the Christian faith. Other than that, I don't guess I have anything else to add. So thanks, Joe, for running the net, and thank you to whomever named the topic. I forget you mentioned it, Joe, but my memory is not so good. So with that, I'll say back to that control, AG7WQ.
All right, Wesley, man, thank you, man. Yes, this is one of our highest, holiest holidays, and exactly from the crucifixion to the resurrection of our Lord. All right, very good, Wesley. And it was Jay, KD2LRX, who brought this question to us tonight. Jay, thank you for bringing this question to us. Very awesome, man. All right, let's see. Next up is Andy out in Michigan, November 8th, Hotel Uniform Bravo. Andy, pick it up, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Jay, for the question there. Well, I'm about the same way. When I was a kid, we always went to church on Easter and got home and had a good meal, good food, and relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, and had the Easter hunt thing. But I always remembered about the resurrection. And after we had a Easter egg hunt, we'd all sit down and, like I say, eat all the candy and stuff. But that was always great. Now, many years later, my family's about gone. Out of 13 uncles and aunts, and all their kids and cousins, and I got one brother left. I'll visit with him Sunday, Easter Sunday, and we'll go from there. All the other kids are growing up, got kids of their own, so they're going through that now. So I do have to mention something. Last Easter, I live almost right downtown here, and we got the railroad tracks going by. Goes down the river on one side up to by Lake Michigan on the other side. And we usually have deer in here about all year long. You see tracks, and every once in a while in winter we might see a couple of deer out there. And last Easter I woke up and looked outside. We had 5 deer in the backyard, right up to the deck, out to the yard, to my aunt's plants, and every nibble on those. couple of rose bushes they like that, weeds and stuff, and usually they kind of run off. They open the doors or make a move. They can see them, but they stay right there. They was laying around the backyard like cats, all with their legs underneath them and laying there and enjoying the grass and the sunshine and just watching cars go by, neighbors slamming doors, never even scared them. Must have been out there for about 3 hours before they wandered off and back to the neighbor's yard and crossed that fence and made the loop, went back down the river to get a drink again. But it's really something. Hope we have that this year. Back to you, N8HUB.
All right. Thank you very much there, Andy. Awesome, brother. Yes. See, I guess this holiday has a little something for everybody. So this is why it's one of the most important holidays, I feel. All right, let's see. Next up is we got Mike over in Portland, KF6 WTC. Brother, pick it on up, Mike. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
All right. Hello. KF6WTC here. And let's see here. The only thing that I pretty much do is go to church on Easter. My wife loves the peeps, as you were mentioning. I can't stand marshmallows and sugar. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense to me. But her tradition is to get peeps during the season that they're here, and she'll leave the package open so that they dry out. She doesn't like them fresh; she likes them dry, so she'll let them sit out a couple of days and let them get stale. But anyway, yeah, the only thing that I can say about Easter, and by the way, I just noticed I missed your guys' Zoom meeting tonight. I'm really upset about that. I meant to put it on my calendar and I forgot. Dinner is a busy time for us here. And sometimes I forget. If I hadn't saw your message tonight come on Facebook through the FusionNet, I would have forgot tonight too. Anyway, one more thing, and let me unkey before I time this out. All right. And about Easter is now upon the first day of the week, early in the morning, they came unto the sculpture, bringing spices which they had prepared and certain other with them, and they found the stone rolled away. And they entered in and found not the body. And it came to pass that they were much perplexed. Behold, 2 men stood by them in shining garments. And as they were afraid, they bowed down their faces to the earth. And they said unto them, Why seek ye the living among the dead? Anyway, that's what Easter is all about. Anyway, KF6 WTC.
I see we got another check in there. So I got VK2DY. VK2DY. Rob, I got you in there from the land down under in Australia. I got you in there. We'll come around to you in just a few moments, my friend. Alrighty, let's see. Next up on the list is Chris, K2CVD. Chris, what does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
Okay, thank you, Joe. This is an interesting weekend because a lot of the meanings come together. Easter and Passover overlap more this year than usual, and they all kind of signify liberation from oppression and from sin and from death. So I think that's a nice convergence of ideas. And we will go to church tomorrow, and then we'll go to church on Sunday for Easter. Now, we usually have some sort of a dinner or something with family or friends, so that's what we're going to do. But there's another thing this weekend that kind of signifies rebirth, which is interesting. Today is the anniversary of the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, He was shot on April 14th, which was Good Friday in 1865. He died the next morning, but he symbolized the rebirth of the country. So it's kind of an interesting way to think about all of these things coming together. Kilo 2 Charlie Victor Delta, back to always chasing 2 American Eagles.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. Thank you, man. And a big shout out to Abraham Lincoln, one of our forefathers. And just, I guess we should be very thankful to him as well for all the things for this country. All right, Chris, thank you very much, man, for your comments. All right, next up, man, we are going to go to Whiskey Bravo 7, Romeo Whiskey Sierra. Mike, pick it on up, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
Well, there's really no traditions that my mom and I have had together, and that's where I live with her now, and try and keep things on a good course for her. And pretty much when I was growing up, Easter meant that there was a whole bunch of people that we didn't normally get at church, and it was hard to find a place, so you had to go early. But other than that, it's the beginning of the one of the most beautiful times of year, with it being spring, and just beginning of a new birth and a new year. So it's the end of the doldrums and the winter that you had, and beginning to start a new season. So nothing really planned for this year. Starting a new job soon, and that's kind of fitting with everything that's going on in my personal life, and just really enjoying it. WB7RW.
Yeah, right, Mike. Yes, it is the spring, and it is the start of new things. And when it's my turn, I'll tell you guys a little bit about the doves that came to my home. All right, let's see. We got Robin there, VK2 Delta Yankee. Rob, we're going to come to you in just a second. We're going to see if there's any other check-ins out there. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we are looking for more check-ins, check-ins, check-ins. Come on, come on.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike of the Sierra, Steve in Ottawa.
Alpha Echo 7, Golf Quebec, Michael, Vancouver.
Check-ins, check-ins, check-ins. Come on, come on. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. All right, Michael, we have got you on the list, brother. Alpha Echo 7 Golf Quebec. You are in there. Any other check-ins? Check-ins, check-ins. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. This is the FusionNet, and everybody's welcome.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Papa Sierra, Steve in Ottawa.
All righty, Steve, we have got you in there, brother. We got you in there. Good to have you aboard. Victor Alpha 3, Michael Papa Sierra, we got you in there. Any other check-ins? Check-ins, check-ins. Did I mention you don't have to be a member? Or some of my non-New York friends like to say, member, not a member. We kind of figure out what it is. It's a member. It's a member. Hey, oh, come on. Grab the gun, go. Come on. Take the gun. Grab the cannolis. All right, very good, very good. All right, so for the guys who just joined us, Rob, ET2, Delta Yankee, Steve, Victor Alpha 3, Michael Papa Sierra, Mike Alpha Echo 7, Golf Quebec. Guys, tonight our question of the evening is, what does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday? All right, first up on the newer check-ins here, we're going to go over to Rob out in Australia. Victor Kilo 2, Delta Yankee. Rob, pick it on up, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
Yes, a good afternoon. This is Robert, Victor Kilo 2, Delta Yankee, in Kelly Village, New South Wales. Oh, part of the urban sprawl of Sydney. 12:34 p.m. a good Friday afternoon, and the sun is shining, and it is 77 Fahrenheit. If you're asking for that, bright blue, clear sky, absolutely gorgeous autumn day, and it is autumn here. In fact, it's late autumn now, but at any rate, it is what it is. It also happens to be a 4-day weekend. We have Easter Monday as holiday as well as Good Friday, so 4 days rather than 3. And it is probably the biggest travel holiday of the year. Beats out Christmas by a little bit here, so it's a big weekend for people, for families to get together, people to go out and travel. Kids are off from school for the autumn break, and so everybody is out and about and traveling. Of course, the grocery stores are closed today, which is sort of funny. I was out shopping yesterday at the grocery store. The joke is people buy a year's worth of food on the Thursday before Good Friday because the stores are closed for 1 day. But at any rate, it is what it is. I don't have a whole lot of traditions in my family. One thing we always do on Easter Sunday, though, is buy a Lego lamb and cook up with a Lego lamb and a nice Easter meal. So that's probably the only tradition I really have here. Thank you again for taking my check-in. Stay pretty live. Back to work.
All right, well, congratulations on that 4-day weekend and getting that Easter Monday off as well. Sounds like you got some plans with some food. It seems to be the tradition that everybody eats around this holiday. That's what everybody pretty much does. They eat, whether they believe or if they don't believe. So, awesome, brother. Good to have you in there again. All right, let's see. Next up is Steve, Victor Alpha 3, Michael Papa Sierra. Steve, it's your turn, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
AC280, this is VA3MPS. Good evening to you and to everybody in the group on the net this evening. Well, first of all, it's not a religious thing for us here in this home, so that's really not important. We do get together as a family, though, because like our ham friend from Australia, it is a long weekend here. Tomorrow, everything's closed. It's a federal holiday, so Friday and Monday well, actually Sunday things will be closed. People will get the Monday off for work, though. And so we'll get together Sunday, and kids will come over, grandkids will come over. We'll have a barbecue here. And I just want to mention, somebody was talking about the peeps. And I've only seen yellow peeps here in Canada. And last week, I missed the net because my wife and we were down in Syracuse, New York for a little 2-day getaway. And just stand by, I'll reset here. Yeah, we were down in Syracuse, and we did a little bit of shopping, and I noticed that our stateside, they have all kinds of peeps now, different flavors, cotton candy and watermelon, and anyhow, different kinds. So I picked up all these different packages, and I brought them back home. And on Sunday with the grandkids, we're going to have a peeps tasting event. So that's something different for us this year, and just trying to make it fun for them. That's about it. Thank you for letting me participate. I've been sitting here. I got in a bit late, but I have been listening and enjoying it, and that's about it. So 73 to you. Keep up the good work. This is Steve in Ottawa, Ontario.
Well, Steve, you're making me wish that I was in Ottawa, Ontario with you guys. You guys are having a peep tasting contest, and those are some of my favorites, man. And yes, they for a while now, they've had a lot of different flavors. When I was younger, though, you were right. It was only the yellow ones. And then they came out with like these pale baby blue ones. And now they just have every flavor you could imagine, from the yellow to the blue to chocolate to rainbow, and they've just got a whole bunch of them. So yeah, a peep tasting contest, that is awesome, man. That's absolutely awesome. And good, man. I'm glad you're going to be with the children and the grandchildren, and you guys are going to have a blast. All right, let's see. Next and last on the list is Mike, Alpha Echo 7, Gulf, Quebec. Mike, it's your turn, brother. What does Passover or Easter mean to you, and what are your traditions and plans for the holiday?
Alpha Echo 7, Golf, Quebec. Hi. Yeah, and I want to say thanks because this is the first time I've used Fusion on my STM 300. So yes, the radio works. Traditionally, I was raised Catholic, so it was kind of a somber time and then kind of a boom, rebirth time on Easter. So, and of course, back in the day, no meat on Fridays and all that kind of stuff. So that's sort of the tradition in the background there. As far as now, I was going to meet some friends for luncheon on Sunday, but my friend hurt her knee, so she's not going to do it. So I'll probably meet a couple other friends and just, have a nice, calm, happy day. And that is it. I will probably have to go because this is in my mobile and I'm in my garage. But thanks for the check-in. I'll take a look for the net again next time. AE7GQ, back to net.
All right, Mike. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. All right, I know you're in the mobile, so I'll make a quick announcement to all the new guys that are out there or some of the people who didn't hear. This is the FusionNet, guys, and we are doing exclusive membership. So we're giving lifetime exclusive membership to those who check in 10 times consecutively. So if you check in 10 times consecutively to the FusionNet, you can get a lifetime membership to the FusionNet. And that'll give you full exclusive access to the content on the FusionNet.org. So come and join us week after week. Everybody's welcome. We love having you guys there. All right, I'm going to call for one last round of check-ins before I go and tell my what Passover and Easter mean to me. So let's see. Are there any other check-ins for the FusionNet? This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo. Final call for check-ins. Final call for check-ins. Alrighty. What does Passover or Easter mean to me, and what are my traditions and plans for the holidays? Well, I was raised in a Roman Catholic family, guys. We are Italian, so we had some certain traditions. But I have recently, later in my life, just a little over a year ago, have come to Christ, and I was not really a believer in God, even though my family was. I was more of a man of science and kind of refused to believe in God. So, with that being said, the good Lord had mercy on me and saved my life, saved my soul, saved my mind, and turned my life around. And so Passover and Easter, I celebrate both because, as people know, Jesus was Jewish. So I tell everybody my boss was Jewish and is Jewish. So I celebrate both Passover and Easter. And as people know as well, on Palm Sunday, they welcomed Jesus into Jerusalem by waving palms as he came in on a donkey. And just a few days later, they were condemning him and crucifying him. Now, for some of those who don't know, when Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane and praying, he prayed so hard. He knew what was coming. He knew what was to be. He knew the crucifixion was coming. And he asked his Heavenly Father that if this cup may shall pass from him. And with that, for the people who don't know, Jesus, while he was praying so hard and so feverishly that he was sweating blood. Now, there is a terminology for that when you're sweating blood. There's an actual diagnosis for that called hematohydrosis, which is an actual disorder. So when somebody is very nervous, very scared, or in an accident, or under trauma, your blood cells can rupture into your sweat glands, and you can sweat blood. So Jesus was under enormous stress, knowing what was to happen to him. And so the time came where the Roman soldiers came for him in the Garden of Gethsemane, and that he willfully went. When he could just have waved his hands and waved them away at any particular time, he knew that he had to sacrifice his life for our sins. Let me let this drop. So with that, the crucifixion began. The people had turned on him. The disciples acted as if they didn't know him because they were afraid that they would be persecuted as well. And then came the crucifixion of the Lord. So guys, if you don't mind, I am going to read a little excerpt to you guys that I had put aside for tonight. And you could follow me. This is Matthew 26. Where am I? I lost my page now. Oh boy, oh boy. This is Matthew 26, 36 through 46. And this is while Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane. So then Jesus came to them to a place called Gethsemane and said to the disciples, "Sit here while I go pray over there." And he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and he began to get sorrowful and deeply distressed. Then he said to them, "My soul is exceedingly sorrowful." Oh, I've got to move this out of the way. "My soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even to the death. Stay here and watch with me." He went a little further, and he fell on his face and prayed, saying, O Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will." Then he came to the disciples and found them sleeping, and said to Peter, "What? You could not watch me with 1 hour? Watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." Let me let this drop, gentlemen. Again, a second time he went to pray, and saying, "O my Father, if this cup cannot pass away from me unless I drink it, your will be done." And he came and found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. So he left them. He went away again and prayed a third time, saying the same words. Then he came to his disciples and said to them, "Are you still sleeping and resting? Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is being betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us be going. See my betrayer as it is at hand." And that is when they came and they took Jesus away. Alright, guys. Well, we all know what this holiday is for some of us, but for some of this, for me, this was so that Jesus, he died on that cross to save me, to save all of us. People who did not deserve to be saved, but he did it anyway. And he knew that this had to come to pass. And I will forever be eternally grateful. I will always, in my life, from here on in, be an obedient bondservant of the Lord. Whatever God's will is, I will do. And this is what my life has become to. So with this holiday season coming by, guys, just remember the sacrifice that Jesus made for us, and be forever grateful, and be humble with yourselves. And remember the new commandment, love one another as I have loved you. So love all your brothers. And that is very important, man, because it says love one another as I have loved you. It doesn't say just love the people who love you back. Love the people who transgress you. Love the people who talk about you. Love everybody. It's love everyone. We're all brothers and sisters in Christ. We're all God's children. And with that, guys, I want to leave you with that. I want to wish you all a blessed and a happy Easter. And let's see. I guess we should get back to the script over here. So with that, guys, I want to thank everyone for checking into this net tonight on the Zoom meeting itself over here tonight. I want to let you guys know that I love you all. You are all worth it. You are all worthy, and you are all loved. Jesus remembers you, and he loves you all, whether you believe in him or not. So I'd like to thank, first off, Jay, KD2, LRX. I better let this drop, otherwise I'm going to time out and get the timeout award of the evening. Alright, Jay, KD2, LRX. Eric, KN4, USC. Earl, N7, OOS. Ron, KD9, OHQ. Dave, N7, MKY. Annette, KK7, AYJ. Jeff, KD2, SCR. Dennis, N5, DWR. Mike, KB6, DHR. Rob, KE0, MIZ. Howie, KD2, MSU. Matt, K2, ACD. Bob, K2, NVB. Fleet, KC1, QHE. Scott, N8, VTU. Wesley, AG7, WQ. Andy, N8, HUB. Mike, KF6, WTC. Chris, K2, CVD. Mike, WB7, RWS. Rob, VK2, DY. Steve, VA3, MPS. And AE7GO, Mike out in Vancouver, and last but not least, myself, Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo. Alright, let's see, let's get this on the, make this official, okay, and we'll finish the script. Alright guys, once again, this was the weekly meeting of the FusionNet, where we meet every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and our mission is to help educate those individuals interested in learning about amateur radio hobby and continue building the fellowship of ham across the world. Let's see. Each participant passes traffic or comments, and we discuss all things amateur radio related with an emphasis on various digital modes and beyond each week. Net Control presents either a question or a topic open for discussion, and or we host a trivia night where participants put their knowledge to the test on various amateur radio topics. We encourage all participants to email us with subjects that they'd like to discuss for future nets at fusion@thefusionnet.org. Once again, that email address is fusion@thefusionnet.org. Let me let this drop, gentlemen. Most of all, we want you to have fun. This is your net, and we want to make sure that we are covering topics you want to discuss. So, guys, definitely go check out our website. The website is thefusionnet.org. The website is thefusionnet.org. club members contribute their time and their money to provide all these services to the local amateur radio community, and we appreciate your support. Guys, Jay and I and the rest of the FusionNet team, we certainly 100% absolutely appreciate everything you do. For those members who keep coming back here weekly, for those members who have anonymously donated to us, we appreciate you guys so much, more than you could ever imagine. All right, guys, this has been one heck of an awesome night. We're going to leave the Fusion Room Zoom meeting on for a while. If anybody wants to stick around after the net, I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee. I will be back. And I just want to let you all to remember, in the great words of inventor and futurist Nikola Tesla, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is Radio Station Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo, always chasing 2 American Eagles. The FusionNet is now over, and the network is returned to casual communications. Thank you all, and have a blessed, beautiful Easter, Passover, whatever you celebrate. I celebrate both, so I love you all. AC2AE. I'll be clear for a few moments, and I'll be back with a cup of coffee. With a cup of coffee.
KD2LRX. Hey, Joe. Do you want to save the netlogger file so that you can put it onto the website?
And you're on the list.
Check in.
Now he wants to check in.
Kilo Bravo 2 Bravo Kilo had a heck of a night tonight, and yeah. Sorry, late. I guess it's over. But hello, everybody, and goodbye, everybody, from KG0BK.
Russ, good man. You're lucky you checked in, man. Otherwise, you were going on a series on a milk carton.
Yeah, I was a little afraid about that. I thought I tried to get in about 10 minutes earlier, and it wasn't working right. And I got it won't even go into that. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and changing radios and changing the shack, and anyway, lucky to get on, I guess. But want to say hi and not anyway. And in case, what do we got here for temperature? 36 degrees, in case you wanted that. And I guess that's going to be it for me. We got to blow it up. Just check it out. W5KUB, doing well. On the second time around the world. So, KG0BK. KD2LRX. I put in Russ. And I see that you were editing it. Do you want to save the file for you so that you could put all these entries into the website?
No. I'm going to save it from this end. But we had a November 7th in there. Wait, hold on. It was a November, Victor, 7, Sierra. Let's see. Okay, Ken. Okay, in Indian Springs. So we got Ken in there as well as 24. 25, we got Russ. Just let it update. I just fixed it on the netlogger. So yeah, we got him in there. All right, so we got 25 check-ins, 26 counting me. Let's see if there's any other late check-ins. Any other late check-ins for the FusionNet? Come now.
Thanks, Joe, for getting me in there, NV7SF.
Yes, NV7 Sierra Sierra. We got you on the list, brother. We got you on the list. You're right here for sure.
Thank you, Joe. That's number 3 for me today, so I got 7 more.
Hey, brother. Listen, it'll happen in no time, man. No time. We're still fixing the website up, okay? So you got some time. As fast as I move doing the website, you got plenty of time before we get this all straightened out. So this building the website is all new to me. I absolutely have no idea what I'm doing. So I pretty much watch the YouTube videos and copy and paste everything. So awesome, man. Guys, let me go grab a cup of coffee. Let me use the restroom. I'm gonna come right on back. We got the Zoom room until 12 o'clock, I believe. I think it's 12 o'clock, or at least I know 11:30. I don't know if they said it for 3 hours or 3.5 hours, but we should have it for a little while. And yes, let me go grab some coffee, and I'm drinking coffee grinds over here.